You're starting so much later than I expected to. Plan was to get home from the gym kind of late, woke up kind of late, went to bed late, so that wasn't ideal. Record 2 videos. Actually, I was going to record 1 video. I did that. And then I figured I may as well record another one about weapon XP. And that took a long time. I believe I spent probably an hour and a half to 2 hours not saying a few sentences correctly. That messed up a lot of stuff. They released a flag in the ship unlock to the public early. What? In my Discord, someone just said something ridiculous. Released a flag? Where? If only. Ah, shucks. Meatbob are basically chargers with no armor, but more HP instead. They're pretty tanky. I have not been playing against the Illuminate so much to really form an opinion on them. I think that I like the idea of them so far. Could change drastically. We'll see. Wait. They released a flag in the ship unlocked to public early. I feel that that's not a thing. I'm pretty sure that people are just modding stuff into their game. And it wasn't intended for them to have access already. But apparently the new flag is one-handed, which is huge. That means you can use it with ballistic shield, and that's a necessary thing for any kind of lance, unless it does something crazy. And the flag won't do anything crazy, as far as I know. Have you tried autocannon flag? Briefly, like for 2 seconds. It's alright. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, helldivers 2, Meatbob testing. Boom. Do Hulks also charge? Nope. They do have the ability to glitch out and walk faster than they should sometimes. It's like a charge. Very budget version. Ever listening and doing the glitch in a pub lobby and crashing the game? It's fine. Just know that I take no responsibility for that. I may have given you the matches, the kerosene, and the lighter fluid, but I didn't start the fire. That's on you, brother. There were so many videos talking about that. What's funny is last night we were doing it, did it on stream, so that wasn't really helping anything. But afterwards, I figured I probably won't make a video on it. Chances are I won't get that many views anyway, so I likely just don't want to stoke the flames here. But I saw 2 or 3, probably 4 videos of other people posting about it. And I said, screw it. May as well make some money from it. I have the footage, why not? Like, me not talking about it doesn't stop it from existing. And in the current state, like, I don't believe that I have this crazy reach. When you post things on YouTube, at least in my case, I close my eyes and hope it pops off. That's how things go. So, zero expectations of crazy views on that, and turns out it didn't get crazy views to begin with. Other folks are posting very short videos, like a minute long. Those tend to go a lot more wacky. The mukbang continues. What? What's up, David? Plausible deniability. I can deny the whole thing. Are Meatbobs a heavy? No. They're like a basic unit. They're a medium unit, so to speak. It's time to get things started with the Meatbobarino. Wrong difficulty. I feel like 4 was the sweet spot yesterday. Like 4 is a little annoying to kill all the ads, but 4 is better than 3 because at least I get more Meatbob spawns. My guy said lol. Is there an obvious weakness, or do they just eat mags? Well, people are saying to shoot their faces, like their eyes, heads, and if you break them all, they die. I feel like it's a placebo, and maybe if it's real, I don't know if it's worth doing. Just shooting them in the body will kill them. I've tried shooting them in the legs, seeing if it was faster. It didn't seem faster, but just mag dumping center mass seems to be the most efficient way. Ideally with an explosive weapon. So right now, Eruptor can 3-shot it. Accelerator rifle can 5-shot. Well, it takes 15 shots, so 5 bursts. A flamethrower is pretty insane. So torture, flamethrower, those are pretty good options right now. Because with a flamethrower, you can kill 3 Meatbobs, maybe 2.5, with a single canister, while also killing essentially everything else around it. But right now, I'm pretty sure that Meatbobs are a little overtuned, because people are not having fun against those guys. I can't reach yet. That's crazy. I kind of can. Messing around with the strat glitch. Forgot to set my lobby to private and had a random join me. They probably reported me because now I'm banned for 7 days. Are you really? that can't be real. That's not my fault. Yeah, brother, that is very unfortunate. I'm not laughing at you. It's very sad, man. What's the leak by Sony? I don't know. Oh, do you mean, so is this public information? Pretty sure that like there was a leak, there was a trailer by Sony that they posted that wasn't supposed to go live, and it was unlisted, and it had an attachment on it that we don't currently have. Who are you and where's Doe? Yeah. 1 second. My disguise is almost complete. The worst thing about glasses is trying to clean these things. I despise it with a passion. A, it looks sus off camera. B, I never get them clean. What's the point? It's like Schrodinger's lens. There's an update on the 20th. So we have a Warbond tomorrow, which I will likely not wake up at 5 in the morning to play it, because what are we doing out here? Waking up at 4 in the morning 2 days ago sucked. That was not a fun time. Orbital Gatling cannon glitch equals crash. If you use the Gatling, if you use strafing run, anything that has crazy particle effects will destroy your PC or console. Like, you'll just crash it. Barrages tend to be okay, though. Except for Gatling. Yeah, it's called a barrage, but technically not really a barrage. But Napalm Barrage didn't crash me yet. 380, 120, those are fine so far. Okay, we left off using... what exactly? I think I used Quasar. Have I used... 1 second. I wrote it down. It should say Meatbob Laser. Meatbob Eat 17. Yeah, I did. Okay, sick. We're on the Auto Canyon. Buy it. Do I want to break or not? Sure. Is using the glitch for 100 expendables anti-tank launchers a strat? I think I saw some people doing something where you essentially beat the extraction mission in like a minute. Because you just drop a ton of Hellbomb backpacks. And the Hellbomb backpacks don't really tend to crash people, I don't think. So it's safer for the players, and it still decimates everything that spawns. Issue flak autocannon. I want to try both. Although I'm fairly certain that it takes 10 shots if you don't flak it. So, and some folks are saying 5 shots if you do flak it. I mean, I didn't think about it either. I saw like a video. It was a joking video saying eradicate super hell dive 80% speedrun with like a Guinness World Record icon next to it. It's a joke. But it's fairly accurate though. I mean, I can kind of see him, but... That's 9 shots so far. 9 or 10 shots. Is he missing a head? No. I can't aim at it. I can't aim up at his face! He wouldn't let me. Bro, it's aim assisting or something. Oh, no, okay, it's not aim assist. I mean, technically, it's like aim assist. The weapon is swaying too much. I can't aim for his face. Alright, autocannon is not for me on Illuminate, if that's gonna be the thing. Scale issue TBH? What are you talking about? It physically won't aim at his face. No matter what I did. Surely it's a fluke. Surely. Kind of. If that's the case, I ain't using this gun at all. Never had the issue? I've had the issue, but never that bad. Like, look at how it's just glitching everywhere. Bro. Barrel collision? Buns collision. I thought it's supposed to stagger things. It's you told me it staggers the Hulk, but not that little minion? It's dodging the target. It's weaving the target. You flak everything but the harvesters. I've been having a lot of recoil, but this gun is mowing these dudes down with freaking full choke. Get a young resupply going. I don't know where more meatbobs are. Standard is useless on the squid front. If you're bringing the autocannon, you're on flak. I get that, but like, had to see. See lots of people running the lid pin. Is it OP with new attachments or something? People, listen, what's gonna suck about this new weapon customization is now that we have slight bonuses to certain weapons, they're gonna see the reoccurrence of everyone saying that XYZ is the best thing since sliced bread. It's inescapable now. So lid pin probably feels a little bit better, but it's very hard to make something that was very bad godlike by giving it 15 more bullets. I have it maxed out. There's hackers or modders, one of the two, and they can give you max experience for weapons if you like wind up in the lobbies. So I got lid pin maxed out. I found Meatbob. Oh, we got dose. Oh, I know why people don't like the Illuminate there. I know why folks aren't having fun versus Illuminate right now. The Overseers are firing way faster than ever before. They don't stop firing. What? That is nuts. Which I think is a pretty annoying thing. They made the voteless faster and the Overseers just don't stop firing. Don't mind me, guys. Bro. Good luck wearing a backpack weapon versus Illuminate right now. Pre-stem clutch is here. I should have pre-stemmed that. If I die with stems, it's just a skill issue. Are automatons tough with their full autofix now? Not necessarily. Automatons are tough because they still have... They may have gotten better aim. I feel like enemies in general just got better aim after the update. Holy smokerinos. I need to kill the overseer. Got him. Ragdoll City. And I'm dead. Knew it. I had one stem left. I think there's no way I outrun those guys. The goal here is to try and kill all the fodder and then focus the big guys for a more pristine test of sorts. Oh, there's stems right here. There's no way it kills me again instantly. Thanks. Appreciate you. Grab my weapon. Grab these stems. Grab my backpack. Where do these nerds come from? I stimmed. Wait a minute. I stimmed before that even happened. Getting stun locked with illuminates a lot, and I have trouble stimming anyone else. Yeah, the illuminate swing. The illuminate voltless swing faster. Like they're just more aggressive. Oh, it despawned all the guys. It's huge. Please grant me the ability to simply reload my gun. Wait, I know a spot. Incoming meteor swarm. Huge. Where'd he go? Okay, let's run it off real quick. Flak kind of decimates, huh? Flak is 5 shots. As a horror and survival horror player, I appreciate the new flesh mob enemy. But those two could use a little more horror flavor. I think he's sick. I think visually he's an amazing addition. But I do believe that people won't like the idea of him for now because the Illuminate are going to get... They're pretty annoying to fight right now. It was a bad move, if it was intentional, to make the voteless... To make the Overseer gun guys that fly fire faster. While also making the voteless themselves faster and more aggressive. Because the flying Overseer guys were already annoying to begin with. They're already tanky. People complain about that. Like, barely. Justifiably so. And now they're even more annoying because they fire faster. Flak decimates, but this feels like a detriment to an old fleshy surrounded with voteless piling on top of you. I feel like gas grenades. Gas grenades could be the answer. I also, and to solve the issue for killing the... For who? To solve your issue, or the issue of killing harvesters with the autocannon, I'd recommend taking the accelerator rifle. That was so hard to get out. Holy shit. I feel like autocannon is not a bad option. I do think maybe the fact the gun jiggles so much on my back maybe contributes to it being inaccurate when I'm trying to hit headshots. Like, it just sways so much. Maybe not. Is that 4 shots and not even 5? That's crazy. Yeah, flying overseers taking 3 autocannon shots. I don't know about that one, Chief. You're telling me the giant meatwad takes 3? Oh, no, the giant meatwad takes 4. And the flying overseer guy who's agile and can gun me down from distance takes 3. I don't know about that. It's 3 flak shots and it's 3 regular shots. It's also insane. It's level 4 difficulty too. Is Becker recommended for Illuminate? I would say nah. I just have it on. I'm just trying guns I haven't used in a long time. I feel like accelerator rifle is pretty neat because it handles the overseers very well, or the harvesters very well. Purifier is godlike. Torture is pretty dang good. Those are the ones I'd recommend. If I didn't pre-sim that, I died. Bro. I'm just taking so much damage for existing. With how aggressive these guys are, not having Cephalic Pack just seems like a massive throw. One, two. Yeah, that's 2 shots with regular shots. I lied. I lied. Good luck trying to aim with the sway while moving. Weapon sway movement? It's so tilting. Damn, I don't really know how folks are supposed to have fun. Like the average person, how they're supposed to have fun on Illuminate right now. Because everything just feels so tanky. I feel like this faction is going to make people mainline gas and stuns. They just seem faster because more are attacking you. No, they're just faster. No. It's not like a... No. We're not going to do this gaslighting BS. They are faster. It's not a... They seem quicker. It's just in your brain. No, they're faster. They're faster, and the flying overseers shoot faster. Last thing we're going to do is try and make up things. This gun kind of decimates. If they're close... Autocannon blows against this faction. 3 shots on the flying guy, unless you maybe land 2 of the eyeball shots, but what are you supposed to do with that? Wrecker's insane. I like it when they're close. I can respect it when they're up close. But I think it falls off against the flying guys. What was that? Visual. Yeah, it's nuts against the Meatwad dudes. So if you're someone that loves to have your team have different builds, autocannon is not a bad option for just the Meatwads in particular. It's hard against the chap, I guess. It's just having to reload it seems like a task and a half. Okay, maybe the Voteless aren't faster, so to speak, but the thing is they recover quicker from missing you. They never pump the brakes, I guess, is like what is happening right now. Okay. He was the guy I shot earlier, I think. I do... Wait. I should have thrown my machine gun sentry at the Meatbob guy. Actually, now I'll do it later. Weapons with a reload lock are tough against Illuminate. They're kind of tough in general, because they usually have a backpack as well. So backpack, slow reload, and a stationary reload. It's like, what are we doing out here? That's on Affit. Oh, I tried to dodge it. Weave. Duck. He'll peep the dodge game. I'm dodging early. Oh, he aimed low. He aimed low. Why is he in the darkness? It's a terrible spot for him to be. Is he melee? He's trying to hit you with that freaking falcon punch. Sir, I need this for a thumbnail most likely. We gotta mosey on over here. Just walk this way. No shot. How much does the punch hit for though? A lot. It hits for a lot. I get this, I don't die. He's a terrible shot. Don't tell Arrowhead I said that. Okay, spraying and praying that thing, not wise. I think one thing is I have it set to just be very ergonomic and not very great for recoil. Pull up. Okay. I mean, decent enough, folks. Been having no trouble with the mortar guys, thank God. Yeah, they're pretty... I gotta watch what I say here. Arrowhead takes everything as a challenge. I think they look cool, and I'm happy they're not super annoying. Because we have an issue with people that can barrage you in this game. On the bugs, there's the bile spewers. Those things suck. I think I hate everything about them. I like them so little, I can't find anything nice to say about them. And there's so many of them too. On automatons, you have the barrage or tank. If it hits you, you get one tapped, which is kind of unfortunate. And so in this faction, we have these guys. They don't hit you as hard, I don't think. And there's a lot less of them, so it's not as annoying or oppressive. That should be... No, I was trying to... Arrowhead, plug your ears. Pretty much, man. I think the thing with Arrowhead that I'm realizing, they don't do stuff to be malicious. They just really have a specific vision for the game that I definitely don't agree with in certain aspects. But it's hard to argue that they can definitely make some insanely sick stuff. Like that Stingray fighter jet guy, that mob is so freaking cool. And it has telegraphs. Telegraphed combat is my favorite thing in games. I guess one of my favorite things. Okay. Toss this that way. See what happens. Don't beat the brakes off me. Don't beat the brakes off him. Oh, another Meatbob. Another Meatbob pulls up out of nowhere. He's getting shredded. He's getting decimated. Oh, he's weaving. What are you aiming at? Back on course. He's still alive. Trusting machine gun turret is not the play. 3 meat wads. Machine gun turret cannot pick one. Can't pick one to save its life. Literally. Focus on the task at hand. Big dude. Or not. Okay, surely. 1, 2, 3. I ain't counting all that. He is not getting decimated. I stand corrected. It's not bad. Wouldn't say it's exactly great. Alright. I feel like that's good. I feel like we learned a lot there. Spear won't one-shot them. Spear has got to one-shot. No, it actually... No, maybe not. 8 rockets. Gotta write that down. Oh. That leak. Yeah, someone talked about a leak earlier. I was not referring to the one that got copyright striked, which bro. I'm not a fan of leakers. I said it yesterday, I'll say it again, I'll double down. Leakers are kind of weirdos, in my honest opinion. And it brings me joy whenever they essentially steal content and they get in trouble for it. I like when that happens. I wouldn't say it makes my day, but it definitely makes it a bit brighter. Is autocannon good? It's alright. I think it's okay. It's good against one thing. Here's another thing in Helldivers 2. You have to observe the grand picture, not the grand okay. Observe the grand picture in Helldivers 2, but not the full one. What does that mean exactly? When you're trying to find out if guns are good or not, you have to analyze them from a solo perspective because that's the best way to isolate variables. If you can't run an experiment if you don't have isolated variables to test for. That being said, though, you have to also observe the full picture in that realm, such as, is the gun good against multiple enemies? Is it useful outside of just killing enemies? And is that usefulness going to make up for its lack of kill potential if it has that issue? So saying autocannon's good, if we're talking about just versus Meatbob, yeah, it's phenomenal. But it kind of sucks against literally everything else. Maybe it's decent against the Stingray too. I haven't really fought that thing quite yet. I think they spawn on level 5 difficulty. One second, I have to organize myself. Rename. Meatbob, Gatling gun, and rocket sentry. Rename. Meatbob. What was it? Autocannon. Yeah, autocannon. Autocannon is like the jack of all trades. I wouldn't even say that necessarily, bro, because autocannon has a detriment which is very hard to overcome. That's the backpack and stationary reload. AEC does everything? It doesn't, though. If by everything you mean take a long time to kill most enemies, it does a very good job at that. Versus the Illuminate for sure. We gotta be realistic here, y'all. I feel like people haven't really been playing other guns. Or maybe they're still stuck in the past, because autocannon used to be really, really good, but that was whenever other guns weren't that great. Using the AC wrong. Why use Affet versus Overseers? You know that it takes 3 shots with both, right? Like it's 3 shots with Affet with how do you say that word? It's 3 shots with that and 3 shots with flak. So I'm not really sure how I'm using that wrong. But flak's easier to aim. Doesn't change the kill time. I use both, so I'm not saying that, like, I'm not basing autocannon's usefulness off of just one thing. It takes a long time to kill overseers. For how many that spawn on your screen, that's a lot. And then a stationary reload against a swarm of seemingly faster voteless. Good luck. Now, I'm not saying it's like a terrible weapon. I'll probably try and make a video of it, like doing a solo run, maybe if I get like bored. But gotta be more realistic. Flamethrower, autocannon, sentry. Do I want to use breaker? I'm tempted to bust out something I haven't used yet. Cookout stuns. I want to see if it stuns that guy or not. Autocannon's bad against it? No, autocannon's godlike against Meatbob. Put duckbill on breaker? Hell no, I've tried it. I put duckbill on the ensign breaker. It's not worth it. What pistol do I run? It depends. I tend to go for utility, so I usually bring stem pistol, grenade pistol, or ultimatum. Those are like my 3 choices most of the time. I was using the senator a little bit, but it has more sway now, and I don't like it on just principle. It's got better spread, but worse sway. And I was not a fan of pistol sway before. And on that note, man, people will drive me insane. They're like, Senator having more sway is fine because it's a heavy pistol. I don't fucking care. It's a video juego. Couldn't you stun those guys before? I am confusion. He's not worth it. Oh, it's the guy. I don't hate that. Wait. I feel like if you beam them for a second and a half, they'll die. The issue's standing still, though. Almost no way to stun the meatballs except ultimatum to the face. Does it kill it or just stun it? Those fire changes are absolutely monumental. Which one's better here, flak or cluster? I can't tell. I mean, cluster worked out pretty good. Keep it a buck with you. Airburst rocket launcher, absolutely broken against Illuminate. Write that down, write that down. That guy's dead as well. Oh, it doesn't do anything. 0 stun. Pretty please, I need to reload my gun. This is the quickest reload speed in the West right here. Ooh. I can see a problem arising here. You prefer YouTube over Twitch? I can't stream on both. But yeah, I prefer YouTube. Twitch is like a constant upkeep. If you stop streaming for a period of time, it's like you have to rebuild. So even though I have like 30,000 people on Twitch, it doesn't feel like it. Which is my fault. Never really built a community, so to speak, there. I'm just a guy who streamed. And I can't stream on both because my internet isn't very great. And I think my PC also probably can't handle it. My GPU is on its last leg. I get a better one, but GPU prices are expensive right now. And the bank account is dwindling. That's why I'm trying to grind out content for this game. And other games that are fun to play too. Man, if Airburst rocket launchers just simply didn't have a backpack, I would be rocking this thing all the time. Jeez. Price thing dropping soon. Good luck. Honestly, I'm gonna try and use my lack of connections to maybe try and get one. I have doubts it'll work out, but may as well give it a chance or give it a shot. Okay, so Cookout was not doing what I thought it would do. I used. My opponent's got like a 40-80 super. So that would be... What the... Boy's dead. What was that tongue movement? Sorry. Sometimes he gets stunned, but it takes more shots. Here, I don't think it's the case. But he will die to fire eventually, which is kind of nice. Honestly, I should have tested to see how many shots it takes, or how many fire instances it takes to kill him. That would have been wise. Also, what up, Rainer? Just no stagger whatsoever. Zilch. I think it breaks it. Yeah, 4 seems to be like the business to try and farm these Meatbob dudes. Punisher maybe do better. I think that the nice thing about Cookout is I don't have to invest all the ammo into the Meatbob guy. I just pepper him once, let the flame dot do its thing, and I walk away. Do it. Which right there I wasn't doing. Instead, I was simply shooting him until he died. You wanna try Dog Breath? I mean, Dog Breath will make him walk away like a dent. Like, the Meatbobs don't get affected by all stuns, but they get stunned by Stun Grenade. And what else? I think they get affected by Gas Grenade, no? Honestly, Dog Breath plus Flame, I believe things just die. Good aim. What's best so far? Best so far is something like Eruptor for primary, or Accelerator Rifle, or Crossbow. Like, those are really good. For stratagems, I'm thinking Autocannon. If you're talking like just versus Meatbob, Autocannon's pretty good. I kind of like I kind of like Cookout against those guys because it staggers, and because of the stagger, it buys you time to walk away. And the fire cooks them. I think I'm a big fan. Okay, so what did I bring? I brought a bunch of turrets. There's not many Meatbobs spawning. And I don't really have a good way to kill this guy. He didn't even hit me. Beef. Guys, is the Flame Orb one worth it just for Cookout? That's a tough question. Cookout's pretty good. I don't know if I'd say it's worth it just for that, though. Shame tuning the vote list? Oh, dastardly. And the flame damage affecting thermites too? Bro, that fire change. I hope they don't go back on it. It's so much fun. I need you to spawn meatbobs. That's all I require. Not looking like it's gonna happen though. Give it one more rotation. Is fire good enough compared to gas? Well, gas is always good because it stuns. And being able to CC enemies in a game where you're getting chased down is massive. But fire is very good now. And honestly, combining fire and gas seems like a really nice option now. Like going torture plus gas dog rover or flamethrower plus gas dog rover. That seems pretty litty. Ow. I feel like I can't see anything more often now. Like the shadows got worse. No meatbobs? Are we straight up right now? Rename Meatbob Airburst Rocket Launcher. Imagine shadows plus fog plus spore. There's some missions now that seem as though you have a spore spewer even though you're fighting the automaton, so it's impossible. Like on this planet right here, on Charball 5II. Visibility is simply a suggestion. It's not a birthright. It's a luxury. One that we don't get to partake in, seems like. What mission was I on? I think Evacuate Colonists. That one almost always... That one maybe spawns more meatbobs than the Raise the Flag. ARs are a complete handicap. True and real. That's facts. The litmus test to find out if someone is a glazer or not, respectfully of course, is if they try and recommend ARs for anything other than like a challenge run. There's a few guns that if someone's trying to sell to you, it's like, bro, you're not a super earth salesman. You don't have to sit there and try and convince me it's good. You can use it. You can enjoy it. I don't have to be lied to. What is this? You don't get a commission. You don't get anything. No democracy points, gold stickers. Just let me live. Let me know when guns are actually good. Or at least tell me about a thing it does that's neat. That's neat. ARs don't have anything neat about them. There's no special effects. There's no unique qualities. It doesn't pierce enemies. You can't put any fancy ammo in it. They just shoot bullets. That's it. So if you like doing that, go crazy, but don't try and lie to me. I don't need that. That's been my problem with this game for a while, is it just seems like lies. People just get their rocks off to lying to you. It's their enjoyment is based on trying to convert as many people to weapons that aren't that useful as possible. And there are some guns that are actually pretty cool. I think the accelerator rifle now has some use cases that are pretty neat. And it gives it a reason to exist. Like, you can make a build around it that will be more than just serviceable. It would be more than just viable. Those are two terms I kind of hate. It's viable. Cool. I have so much fun with viable guns. You know me. The viable enthusiast. Me and serviceable go way back. I just cannot wait to use a serviceable gun. like to recommend any AR for 10 plus solo dives. You won't regret it. It's business card. Yeah, exactly. That's what it feels like. That's 100% how it goes down. These people must have been getting paid by somebody this whole time to try and promote guns that just aren't great. And honestly, I think I'm happy for him. What's your highest level weapon right now? I'm not the right person to ask. I got into games with modders. My guns are... I have a few guns that are higher level than they should be. My highest gun before that happened was the Breaker Incendiary. It was 23. Okay, I'm losing track of what's supposed to happen here. That rant went on a little too long. Doe finally got gaslit so hard by the accelerator shill in the Discord. That's not necessarily true. He has some points. That person is 100% a salesman, though. He's got to be the commander-in-chief. Because you see it, I see it. Everyone sees it. He is just on it, bro. There's a guy on our Discord who essentially anything that's kind of off meta is amazing. Everything. And some stuff I gave him his flowers for. Like, cool. That's a neat little thing you can do. I didn't know that. I appreciate the information. It gets to a point, though. And it goes both ways. Like, sometimes I can be very negative. I'm trying to reel that back in. I think I'm doing a really good job today and the past few days of not just being like, this stuff sucks, that sucks, it's terrible. I'm doing a better job of being not a complete Debbie Downer. But on the opposite side, you have folks that say everything's amazing. Or, in this case, the off-meta stuff is amazing. There comes a time where it's excessive either way. I'm gonna keep the cookout. I'm gonna keep the sidearm. And the termites. Have you tried short mags on ARs with siege ready armor? Nah, how much do you get? How much ammo do you get? It's because you haven't had to fight bugs. I will say this right now. Bugs make me hate this game. Bugs are an aspect that I think have gotten down... They've gone down the worst route possible in terms of design. And they used to be really fun for me to fight. When the game first came out, they were the most fun thing to fight. And at this very moment in time, I can't stand them. When we got this like recent Helldivers challenge, where creators were supposed to play against it and record it, which I had a fun time doing, I didn't play against the bugs a single mission on purpose. Because I hate them. Went out of my way not to play against bugs. It was just bots and Illuminate. Bots and Illuminate. Worst bug enemy? I think it's Alpha Commanders, because they're... Oh my god. They're everywhere. But honestly, the bug enemies that are annoying are really rough because you can't avoid them. Bro, Cookout's kind of sick. I think I have an issue killing the flying guys. You gotta wait for the fire to go away. Otherwise, you're wasting damage. But for me, the worst bug enemies are the ones I took in the video, which is Alpha Commanders, Bile Spewers, Alpha Warriors. I didn't talk about the Pred strain, but I don't like the idea of the Pred strain because they're kind of just the same thing, reskinned. The Pred Hunter... I think it's the Pred Hunter, right? Whatever that new hunter is a Bile Spewer. It's a Bile Spewer hunter. That's all it is. So are bug divers extinct then? No, they exist. People still like playing against the bugs. I'm just not people. I am heavily against the idea in every way, shape, and form. I think I chose the wrong area. And the FRV isn't even near me. You can't tell me they're not faster. Dude. Who said they're not faster? You are lying. Those guys got Nike endorsements. They're hoofing it. I'm in light armor, sprinting like crazy, and they are catching up to me. Someone should tell me that they're not faster. We just think they're faster because there's more of them. No disrespect, but what are you talking about? Cookout, kind of godlike. Big fan. Big fan, Cookout. Why is it so dark everywhere? I'm trying to get some decent footage, but it's all dark. I'm better off just having sound playing over a blacked out screen at this point. The mission's in the daytime too. Just unfortunate, I guess. Okay, better spot. Huge. Better-ish spot. Alright, plan to shoot this one guy until he dies from fire. Which one was it? Which one was it? I think it's this guy. I can't tell. Holy. Go ahead and subtract car damage. Not really sure how much that does exactly. Weave. More car damage. Write that down. This is not not great. Not the worst. I don't know if he was the first guy I shot or not. We're gonna go ahead and assume he was. Don't tell nobody, okay? We're gonna be in the Helldivers 2 movie. Not that I'm aware of. They don't want me. I can't say my lines. I would be there for 2,000 years. Good aim. How am I supposed to hit this guy is the question. Maybe we don't hit him with this right now. We go ahead and drop the flame sentry instead. Right here. Play with no fog mod. I don't want to have to install a mod to make the game look like it used to look. It's a good idea. Don't get me wrong. What are we doing? We were on target. You do decent direct damage, I think. Like maybe it's kind of smart that he douses him and looks away. Okay, maybe I shouldn't call it smart. I don't know about it. I think that... I mean, he's dead. He did die. Okay, so fire doesn't have to go out entirely to kill someone. Yeah, flame sentry is kind of a throw pick. I was just curious. Not have to wait for a Meatbob to pull up from distance because Spirit can't hit him otherwise. Any Meatbob spawns? Poor flavor. There's a Meatbob! Direct hit. It's alive! Sir, let me reload, please. It's a great spot to reload. How could it not be? Don't mind me, guys. Don't mind me? What? Oh, Meatbobberson. This is where the instant breaker goes crazy. Like, Cookout can't handle this many numbers. Pre-stem saves lives. Reloading in this economy? Yeah, gotta be better off like use my gun as a melee weapon. Honestly, what about Cookout plus instant breaker duo? I should have shot him. Unless he dies to fire, imagine. We'll give him 2 little spritz, see what happens. Still alive. So 2 spear shots. Interesting. Off the scene. Died in 2 seconds. AMA. What did we test there exactly? The spear and something else. I forgot. Oh, I have thermite still. I should be using those. Spear. Meatbob, spear, and something else. Can you please use a gas dog and a flamethrower, please? I'll do a mission with that eventually. Right now, I'm clocked in. I'm on my 9 to 5. How do you feel about the Meatbobs being low priority for turret targeting? Not the biggest fan. Because it makes it an issue. If they targeted Meatbob, the Gatling Sentry and Machine Gun Sentry would mow them down, but they don't. They don't target them very efficiently. The Stalwart isn't on the weapon display anymore. Hold up, this is big news for the unemployed. Hi, how are you? Stalwart isn't on the weapon display. Where was it before? Here? Two Wasp plus 2 shots of Scorcher, Fry Meatball. That's good to know. I think it might be 1 shot from Purifier then. On the bottom? Well, shucks. It was left side, 3rd down.
Headed for Super Earth itself. Our proud capital may soon become a battleground. Planetary defenses are
What kind is the drum mag here? Is that a breaker? Or a liberator?
who refuse to abandon the heart
Damn.
of managed democracy.
The flamethrower needs more range. It needs something. It lights itself on fire, and enemies get so close that it just never has the time to do anything. And Flame Sentry goes so nuts now that it has the new fire buff. Because it had to sit there mowing things down before. Now it just hits them a little bit and they die. So you could make it work, but you have to be so precise in positioning and hope that the layout helps you out a ton. Where do I go? Okie dokie. We are on... We're on Wasp. Who'd have thought? So folks are talking about Wasp plus whatever else. I kind of want to try out Wasp plus Cookout to see if the Flame Dot helps me there. Because I'm liking fire damage a lot. So Gatling, that. Autocannon Sentry, sure. Anti-tank emplacement, I guess. I mean, I think I'm better off just using more support weapons here. Keep things less messed up. What if he survived a hell bomb? I know he won't, but what if he did? And then gas dog, wherever y'all said. How many XP do you need to max one weapon? 42,000, I believe. 42,000. I think that weapon XP towards the later end gets a little excessive. Like, up until level 20, it feels good to level up, even though it slows down, but past level 20, it just gets too slow. It becomes a crawl. It's not so fun to even level up anymore. Like, I think the idea is to make it to where you get like a level of mission. At minimum, make it so you get a level for like the max missions if you could. Because it's nice doing a mission, even if it's like mindless stuff, and it's like a boring grind if you're doing the blitz missions to level up quickly. But just seeing the payoff at the end, which is your level increasing, is a reward. So having that not exist past level 20, because you have to do 1 mission, 2 missions to get a single level. At some points, 3 missions, I think. Kinda sucks. Aren't thermite grenades mid against Illuminate? Kind of. He hit a freaking explosive again, Bob. What are we doing? I think he did at least. He did. Gosh darn it, Bob. He died. I love dot damage. I love dots in games. Issue here is I'm gonna go through so much ammo. Like, Cookout's gonna need a dang backpack. Or I'm gonna need a supply pack with Cookout. Like dots? I love dots. Didn't die. Somebody signed him. Need the heals. Symbolic is a massive crutch. Like, I can accept that. Like, even though I know it's true, it doesn't matter. I still use it. Instant impact, it would. That new grenade. Wait, tomorrow's the new grenade, right? The freaking firework thing. Traded. How do you feel about the incinerator core? I can't remember hearing your feelings on them. I like them because fighting them equals less ragdolls because there's less folks that have rockets. Okay, Gas Dog kind of goated. Where should I go to find a Meatbob? Because he's not here. I feel like I'm going insane, just sitting around doing nothing. Big question, when cryo weapons? That's a great question. I feel like it would make sense. We already have stuns, we have confusion. There's like freezing enemies is nowhere near outside the realm of possibility. Damn, I'm kind of bummed. I was hoping that gas and fire would insta-kill him. It gets kind of close, but not necessarily there. Okay, gas him. I pep him real quick. He didn't die. He gets so close to dying. I think that maybe using the instant breaker would kill him because it does more damage than Cookout, I believe. Plus, I have full choke on instant breaker. So it's a tentative godlike combination there. Ice weapons and dinosaur enemy, please. Considering that they had how many factions in the first game? 3 factions in the first game. They could always add another one to this game. It all comes down to how long they plan on keeping the game going. And given the current community, it could be a long time. Plus, if they were to focus more, just a little bit more on fun, which they're doing a decent job right now. But I'm saying, like, if they really hard focused on fun, they could have like absurd concurrence. Though to have a cross-faction planet. That's an option too. It's crazy how the possibilities are just basically, they're endless in this game. Already have a cryo weapon and the best weapon in the game. The snowball. You're not wrong. Doesn't snowball stun Hulks? That's good stuff. You're not wrong. Yo, shout out to Joshy. Thanks to 10, brother. Much appreciated. That reminded me. I think that I did it like once. So I'm not sure if I was correct in remembering this. But if you throw a snowball at a Hulk, I'm pretty sure you stun it. Or you stagger it. Looks like a stun, actually. That's good stuff. Where's the snowball launcher? Instead of a grenade launcher, just launch the snowballs that stun. That'd be like a neat April Fool's thing. Okay, where's the meatball guy at? It's killing me. First game, we had 4 meatballs, and now I just can't find them. I think I'm just simply making mistakes. And over there spawned a random overseer. Maybe Fortnite? Is fun and Fortnite synonymous? Because Apex had like a really wacky April Fool's thing. Same thing with Overwatch. And anytime I play them, I don't think about Fortnite. Which is fun. Demon/Doom crossover. Oh, that. I mean, I'm in agreement with that. A Doom crossover would be crazy. Where on earth is the Bob? Meatbobs are sneaky assassins. Feels like it. Can't find them. Maybe I should take the radar increase. But I kind of like having HP because it keeps me from dying as fast. And I'm getting hit a lot. Don't like when folks go in random lobbies with the glitch. Yep. I wasn't going to post a video on it, which I don't think that my video really like reached the masses anyway. I just saw so many folks already posted theirs, so I figured if it's already out there, there's no point in not doing it. Like, I'm not saving anybody. But it is very lame that people don't really understand that, well, some folks don't like it when things die in ways that just don't make any sense. You. Don't do it, Meatbob. Appreciate you. Okay. I want to see if I can pepper him with 2 wasp shots and then kill him with fire. Both landed. Dang it. If it was just 2, it'd be so sick. Nah, it's so many. It's like 4, dude. No. I think the Ensign Breaker goes better there again. It just does more initial damage. So 4 dot applications kill him. Damn. So I'm thinking like 3 wasp shots. 3 wasp shots and then fire kills him. Like a decent time frame. You'd notice they hang out after they die? Hoomst. Looking for a Meatbob. Don't see him on the map. Trying to shoot him, but he keeps dodging my attack. And I'm walking through these streets with my wasp in hand. Can't find the Meatbob or sin. Don't know what rhymes with that. Yesterday a dude was glitching in my game. I kicked him. That's good. It's like the best use case for kicking. Feels like Warbond's been more cosmetic than practical lately. Yeah, I agree. Pretty heavily, pretty heavily. just a Meatbob we used to know. I never met this Meatbob. I'm glad you did. Hello? 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 I'll get further away, it's my bad. Okay. User error, of course. Just get more distance. What was that like? I think it'd be like, what, 40 meters away for more consistency? Love this gun. Yeah, it's pretty sick. Pretty sick gun. You know, it's pretty righteous. Been here for 7 minutes looking for the Meatbobs. Yeah, I don't want him to hurt the Meatbob. That'd be very bad for what's about to happen. Why is it so dark? I chose a mission that's basically in the daytime. I'm so confused about that. Live. I need stems. Good. This is where shotguns fall off heavy. Even fire ones. They just fly so far away. Wasp is not a close-range weapon system in the first place. I mean, 30 meters away is pretty far in a game like this. Like, expecting things to be farther away than that is asking for a lot. Anyone else noticed that Rover's getting lost? Yeah, guard dog, the ballistic guard dog does it a lot, currently. There was a Meatbob. But where did he go? Yo, what's up? What it do, Dozer? I'm gonna keep the guard dog, I think. Like right there, mine was lost. He was just off in Narnia, and he teleported back. Could have sworn I seen to Meatbob's signature on the radar. It's a very large circle. And now it's not there no more. Ah, oh, this is tragic. The Wasp does not want to work today. Same thing with the freaking guard dogs, dude. These guys are on break. They're on strike. Take the car. I could. I guess it makes more sense than just leaving the mission. But I think that just leaving the mission makes more... Like, leaving the mission might be the play. Just leave the mission, spawn in somewhere. If there's no Meatbob, leave again. But the loading screens will get a little boring. As you go up a difficulty, you'll see many more Meatbobs. The higher you go, the more other stuff to deal with, which like makes it very hard to test. because the point of testing for me is to try and get it in like a as pristine condition as possible, so not having it get damaged. Okay. And it becomes a lot harder to do that when you have so many enemies shooting either at you. Oh, Meatbob. Exploration is the key. Okay, 3 shots this time. So 3 shots for that, and 2 shots for the cookouts. That's not too shabby. Conserves ammunition. I think the breaker's faster. I think instant breaker's faster. So it's just a way to try and save a little bit of ammo. Meatbob, wasp, and cook out. Sick. I don't think I have to prove it takes 4 shots. We'll just take my word it takes 4 shots. So what does the instant breaker or cookout better than? I like them because of the fire dot damage. I wouldn't say that they're necessarily better than anything, so to speak. Like, cookout's nice because it applies dot damage and it stuns. So the overseers don't kill you when they're shooting at you. Instant breaker just applies dot damage and has a faster fire rate. And seems to be doing more direct damage because of how you have full choke on it, or you can get that. Oh. Well, shucks. Oh, this is fine. I have that thing for a reason. Wait, how many bullets left in this? 4, exactly. Perfect. 4 exactly. Perfect. So let's go ahead and test the foot theory real quick. 1 shot. No effect, over. Not the meteors! My testing! Meatbob, run! I missed. I missed badly. Cookout's kind of buns against a lot of things, actually. I take it back. Cookout's not that great against this faction. I'm not sure if I said that at any point in time, but if I did, I was mistaken. Because killing those guys is just borderline impossible. Meatbob movement. Ooh. Name is Blobbert Paulson. His name is Blobbert Paulson. That's gotta be from a movie. What's that movie with the blue bob dude? Do you actually like the way weapon XP is gained? Not necessarily. I wish that you had to actually use the gun to gain it. I think. It's a tough one. I feel like it's one of those things where I think one thing, but then reality proves me wrong. Okay. That first one bouncing off is kind of heartbreaking. You say 1 thermite kills Blobbert. Understood. It's so easy to get overwhelmed now, dude. Jeez. Little wheeze. Level 4. I forgot my level 4 difficulty. I forgot. Yo, good luck against Illuminate, guys. Good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Have fun. Good luck. Good luck. Oh, he has to die. Good, stun him. GG's. G to the G. Oh, thermites do decimate those guys. If you had supply pack and thermites, you could take them out in like a decent fashion. Way more efficient. I missed. GG's. Way more efficient than using anti-tank weaponry. Like, you're not really... It's not worth using a recoilless rifle or any of that stuff. Airburst rocket launcher, it's aight. It's a one tap. Yoink that right quick. It takes one thermite for flush mob. I need time to get my recoilless, but I don't know if I can. I love the fire dot. It just decimates those guys. This Terra has always been devastating against Illuminate. I think it doesn't do that great against the Bobs. They don't get stunned as well. Oh, yeah, it was Arc Thrower. Arc Thrower can stun. Right? But... Good shot. But versus these guys, versus the Blob dudes, they don't get stunned after 2 shots. It takes 4 with Arc Thrower to stun them. So you can't chain stun them. Unless you have multiple Arc Throwers. Okay, now that that's done. Where's my gun at? When are you supposed to reload your guns? Base cams are so old-fashioned. Where's the foot cam? So tactical. Railgun's okay. Against these guys, I think Railgun's really bad against Illuminate. Because it's very hard to hit these guys' face. Because the first-person scope for Railgun is not good. Meatbob, please. We could talk about this. I think I fire that. I don't kill him in time. This is the stress of trying to do a test. Oh, what's in there? We're burying guns? I need that. Not another meteor shower. No! I physically don't have the ability to shoot my weapon at these guys. I missed. Okay, if it takes you 2 recoil shots minimum to kill a Meatbob, and there's most of the time on level 4 difficulty, there's 4 on my screen, include that guy 5. It's just objectively like very bad. Level 4 is different from what I remember. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of sick, though. Movement. Although I really need to do something to the big guy, and I can't. Dead for sure. How many bullets from Incendiary Breaker does it take to kill Meatbob? I think it's a mag and some change. Same thing for Breaker, I believe. Or it's like a little bit faster, a little bit slower than Breaker. Or I think it's maybe faster because it has the fire dot. You don't have time to play the game. And those things just bounce off of that guy for some reason. Can't imagine how to play the Liberator. It's funny because I was playing as Illuminate using only primary weapon and a supply backpack before, and it was chill, it was fine because it was just a very easy faction. Now I can't even on level 4 difficulty do what I'm trying to do right now. I can't test anything. Oh, that bro got beamed. That mode also kind of sucks for killing harvesters. Pull your grenades! Your grenades! Your grenades! What is going on? I pressed the 4 button forever. Whip out the grenades, you fucking dent. I was just spamming 4. It's like, dude. Trying to hit this guy with thermite is amazingly fun. So don't ever. Oh my god, this faction... I do believe I can see that some folks are going to have a really not fun time against this, because honestly right now, not having the best of times. Like on level 4 difficulty. This is a game for them and you're the ball. There's so many. There's so many, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 Meatbobs. What? Oh. I think it's all she wrote. I'm out of stems, out of stamina. GG's. It's an RPG and your role as the victim. That's how it feels using any kind of backpack weapon right now. But honestly, I think that the cookout just does not help me here. Like, I think it's one of those guns that you can use solo and say it's good. Or you can use in a group and say it's good, but it's like solo, not so much. Can this guy die? Thank heavens he's dead. Jeez, now what? Reach them. Can't play with randoms? I will. Right now, dude, okay, this is actually fucked. Wait a second. The answer was there all along. Gotta pre-stem for sure. If I die in the process of getting this backpack, I may be a little angry. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll say 6 of these guys. Hellbound backpack does stuff. Write that down, write that down. I spent so long... Oh, that guy's AFK! That guy's AFK! I'm not sure why he's stuck, but I'll take it. He's the best. Don't know how he weaves that shot. That's on me. Oh, now he's trying to play the game. I thought just his feet remained. Never mind. I feel like the legs and the body just take the same damage. Especially from explosive weapons. Honestly, even from ballistic weapons, I don't think there's a difference. Because with Stalwart, you're gonna miss more shots on the leg since he just moves. You can't keep him still. If you stun him and shoot his leg and break something, he moves out of place. But it takes roughly the same bullets to kill to the leg as it does to the chest with a ballistic gun, Stalwart. And it takes 2 rockets to the legs with a recoilless, and takes 2 rockets to the chest with a recoilless. Aim for Bob's crotch. I can't do him like that. Bob is a blob. But blobs are beings too. Where did the FRV go? That was painful. What else did I bring? Meatbob. Boom. And then we had... I'm not sure what we had at the very end there. Oh. Meatbob. Recoilless leg shots. Have you tried autocannon flak? Yeah, it takes 5 shots. Or 4 shots. 4 shots. I just be spamming strafing runs and instant grenades against the Meatbobs when I'm solo. How good strafing run against it? I'm not quite there in the test process. Arc thrower time? I've already used arc thrower, but I might use it again. Arc thrower is like 7 fully charged hits. I'm not very good at using the timing to make it fire faster. I used E17, I used Commando, I've used Wasp. I've already used Arc. I've already used Commando too, I think. Or maybe I just assumed it would take a lot of shots, so I didn't even try it. Who knows? We're basically done on that. Do you think that mechs would make sense on the Illuminate front? And if you do, which one? Because I think that Patriot Exosuit's light pen. 2 strafes doesn't kill, might be 3. Jesus. Have you tried Supply Pack versus the Bob? He gets 1 shot, I believe, by Collins. So I'm not doing that. We'll take Patriot, and then... I'm calling it a supply backpack just for loot. Dang near a bubble shield. I'm also hopping off the cookout. And I'm hopping off this grenade too. What about incendi? What about dynamite? Maybe dynamite. Wait, maybe dynamite's the unsung hero. 700 damage. That's a lot. And a massive blast radius. Dynamite may one shot. Who knows? Why call in 1 pack? You can call in 10 supply packs. True. That's pretty true. I feel like with the current exploit, the two things I could see being not that big a deal is someone calling in like mechs for teammates, or potentially calling in extra supply packs. Like, I wouldn't think that's a terrible idea. But it comes down to how does it affect their performance? Does it crash their game? All that unfortunate stuff. What's the explosive potential for TNT? I feel like I can kill it in one shot. Maybe. Solid maybe. Not on fire. Not dead. What? Meatbob! Double, Meatbob, double! Is that double, Meatbob? And the shield's still intact by a lot? What? I dodged, you seen that? Okay. Dynamite time. He hit me through the shield, we see that. Dang, I was hoping for big things right there. They were not big at all. And honestly, trying to hit him is pretty tough too. They have weird sporadic movement. That's perfect. Dynamite's really not good. Really. Oh, bees, war, your package is here. Dynamite's really bad. I stand by saying that War Bond is 4 out of 10. I stand by it. Worst part is, these guys are damaged. He's hitting me through the shield! That's illegal! Ref, somebody stop him! I still have the shield! What is the point of the bubble? I found a way to trap him, though. Okay, if I toss this here, I may have to walk across the map in it. The only good item in the hover pack, and the cowboy war bomb was a hover pack, but the hover pack's a liability. It's fun. I think it's fun, and it's like, it's probably worth the $10 of fun, to be completely fair with you. It's just kind of lame that you can't have a hover pack jetpack combination. If they combined into one, that'd be sick. I'll let you live. I can't exactly see this guy. Just kidding. What? He was already weak. Unfortunately. That muzzle flash is nuts. No Meatbob near. I will go find you, Meatbob. We shall be together again soon. Yeah, they're both weak. Those are both weak Meatbobs. Because this mech does a lot less damage than the other anti-tank weapons. Expected to have a kill time on par with the commando. So probably 3 rockets to Meatbob. See, I was late? Dude, I was late, dog. Woke up. Wait, background. There's no shot you're trying to wake up for the Warbond tomorrow. It's tomorrow, right? I'm not... Yeah, it's tomorrow, the 15th. Because war bombs, they normally launch at like 5 or 6 in the morning. It is 11:32. I don't believe I want to wake up early for that. Every war bomb can be a banger. At least this one has a drip. I mean, not every war bomb has to be like the best thing since sliced bread. But I think there's certain things that have to be really like thought about. Like TNT, for instance. TNT is just it's neat, but it's not very good. I'm not sure how you're supposed to change it to make it good, though. No, Meatbob. Wait. That's a Meatbob. That's him. There's two! Dos, Arino. Will your warbond privileges be... Damn. Will your warbond privileges be revoked? I hope not. Not the meteor! I can't see what I'm aiming at. There's too much smoke and freaking... What is going on there? Wait. 1, 2... Missed. He's alive still. I only have 3 rockets left. I missed! I can't start aiming at. I physically can't start aiming at, dude. I mean, the mech's alright. It's so difficult to see how quickly they're dying and to make sure I'm landing on my shots. When I'm shooting, I'm just getting muzzle flashed and smoked out. They basically have to be far away from me for any, like, real measurement to be taking place. What else do I have? Oh yeah, arc thrower. Like the whole reason I'm here. People aim in mechs. I mean, I like the idea of aiming in a mech. Like, I think I would like... I already have arc thrower. What am I doing? That's the one thing that Cookout does that this gun can't do. It stops him from pulling up on you and decimating you. Like that. Spooky stuff. Alright, sick. This is as close we'll get to being alone. So we get stunned after 3 or 4 shots. I'm not good at keeping that up. And he was hitting that guy too. The arc thrower sounds different. When he's charging, you can't stun him. With this gun, at least. I think I like the old sound more. I can't really explain why they keep changing sounds. Fire damage can kill in 2 shots? Yes, so fire damage kills overseers in 2 effects. If you wait till the very end and reapply it, they die. If you're safe about it, you can do it to where The first one's still going, but just barely, and then reapply and they die. But part of it's based on how close they are to the shot that hits them, because the initial damage helps a little bit. It's very good for ground overseers. It kind of sucks against the flying ones because they get far away and it becomes harder to ignite them. So if they're far away, you're better off firing 2 shots to hope you ignite. All right, Airhead, can we please lock in with the volumetric fog? This is excessive as hell. Laser cannon is pretty good. Like hashtag not a coper here, but laser cannon is actually kind of sick. I liked it before it got buffed, and now that it does more fire damage, I think I'm a bit of a fan. I do believe that's basically it for this run. I think that's all the weapons. Except for, whatchamacallit? See, like right there, that guy, he didn't get full damage from the initial shots, so he took it took a smidge to kill him afterwards. Yeah, I think I like the freaking cookout more than the instant breaker here. Just for the stun alone. Instant breaker is slightly better against killing the ads, but the cookout just feels way better against everything else. And honestly, the stun itself makes up for everything else. Need Ensign Slugger. I would use that in a heartbeat. They briefly mentioned the idea of adding ammunition changes. Or the ability to swap out your ammo. Fire rounds, acid rounds, potentially. If they bring fire rounds to marksman rifles, I'd be very happy. Like, fire makes a lot of guns better. Because if you imagine if the instant breaker didn't have fire, it just becomes a spray and pray. And spray and pray doesn't get any use. Same thing would happen to that gun. So I think that ammo types are a great way to make guns that otherwise aren't very useful really good. Fire and acid rounds. If we ever get secondary modification and both weapons can be modified for ammo, that'd be so sick. That's where like builds really become a thing. Primary is applying fire damage, secondary is applying toxicity or caustic shots, whatever the case may be. That'd be sick. That was rename, arc thrower, Patriot, exosuit, Meatbob. Uno mas. You ready for the almighty spear stratagem tomorrow? I mean, I'm excited a little bit because it's apparently one-handed, folks are saying, which is good news. I was afraid it was two-handed and also didn't have anything unique about it. But I can LARP around, I guess. Because I like the stun lance. If the flag stratagem doesn't knock back enemies and does the same damage as stun lance, it's not going to blow my socks off, but I'll use it. I think. Is one-handed? Apparently it's one-handed. That's not like a leak or anything. I heard that in the Discord. So I'm assuming I can trust them. Discord being a public Discord. Not the special one. Emancipator. I kind of want to do Guard Dog Rover as well. I ain't doing Guard Dog. Like Guard Dog. That thing gets lost in the sauce. And we've done this and that are kind of the same thing. Rocket Sentry. Haven't done Autocan Sentry. We haven't done too much else either. Dynamite sucked badly. Instant Impact seems neato. How's the dog breath on new Illuminate? It's good, but the dogs are kind of weird right now. So the Liberator Guard Dog will fly away. He just gets lost. And same thing happens to the Guard Dog Rover, or the Guard Dog Toxic Dog, Gas Dog. So you're losing DPS, you're losing uptime. I don't know if the same thing happens with the Laser Guard Dog, and if it doesn't, that'd be sick, because laser applies fire damage. Fire damage is massive. House Thermite? Thermites one-shot them. Focus him down, brother. He's getting roasted. This is perfect. What? You're not even hitting him. I'm not either, but I got weapon sway. They buffed it. I mean, they nerfed it. They made it worse. Not the worst. That pretty good, actually, methinks. Infinite ammo. That pretty good. But it's only one enemy, so probably not the greatest. Because the second you include other enemies, he's going to get smoked. Okay, we did that. Honest... Oh no, don't hurt him. This makes more sense. Don't hit him. I asked nicely. Shucks. As soon as I tossed it in, I knew. It's not as bad as what happened earlier, or yesterday. Trying to fight Meatbob. And Meatbob pulls up and just... Wait. Dang it. Meatbob swings on a purple barrel and dies. For no reason. I'm perusing for the dudes. Can't see him. Maybe double up with Scythe. The main damage they're dealing isn't so much their direct damage. The damage they're dealing is the fire damage. So Scythe wouldn't be a bad choice. I'm freaking happy that Scythe has increased ammo count. I feel like they listened to people that were excited about the infinite ammo glitch, which I kind of miss. Like if we had infinite ammo right now, bruh, that'd be kind of sick. Yeah, the Meatbob just ran into a barrel. Like I think he was avoiding it, and then all of a sudden he ran into it, and I died. I feel like walking sideways does more damage to these guys. I couldn't turn fast enough. Go full laser. Oh, didn't I try that before they buffed it? Like right before they buffed it, I went full laser versus automatons. Honestly, mechs are kind of nice. You're just walking over enemies. I'm not sure how long you can do this before your mech lights on fire, but yeah, working pretty good so far. And it kind of rolls the bobs. Are you telling me that mechs may be useful? 10? Was that 10? 2, 4, 6. That's 6. 2, 4, 6. How is that guy? Who hurt that man's first? Because that last one was 10. One before it was 6. I didn't count the first one. Keep it a buck with you. I do hope you're doing well. I haven't touched the game since late March. What's new? Is it worth downloading right now? Love your content. I would say it depends. It depends. Low key, you could wait until tomorrow. So if I was you, download the game tonight. Tomorrow's a war bond. It's not crazy. It's not gonna blow your socks off. But there's apparently more content coming after that. So I think it's a good time to download the game. There's a lot going on. Weapon customization, which is the foundation for what could come after. Good baseline, though. I think the parts that would be a little off-putting is Illuminate are a little excessive right now. So like Illuminate are a little unbalanced. Not so much that you can't have fun against them, but enough that depending on the kind of player you are, it could be very tilting. I don't hate the idea of Emancipator against Illuminate. Like, considering how many of these guys I've walked over, not too shabby. Also, Guts, thanks for 6, brother. You looking forward to any item in the Warbond? The flag. The grenade. The grenade. Wait. The sample scanner, too. I'm gonna be real, dude. I like the new Warbond a little bit. I forgot. It has a sample scanner. I'm a sample enthusiast, a sample savant. I like Stun Lance. I wouldn't say I love it, but I like it. So having a flag, it's kind of cool. I think it should do something, though. I said I think it should have an effect, so there's that. And the grenade, given how fire damage got buffed, the grenade could be freaking ridiculous. Because all it has to do is apply a fire dot. Good aim. No use sample scanner? Oh, this is used for me. I'll pick up samples. I'll do a blitz mission and try and get like 100 samples in like a single mission. Instant use for me. Do I need samples? No. I like picking them up. But it's a missed opportunity. They should have brought the sample scanner, and they should have brought missions that have more clumped up sample deposits. Because it's way more fun picking up samples when it's in one location. Or in a more condensed location. So 15 in one spot, like there used to be, way better than picking up 4 here, 4 there, 3 here, 2 here. Like, that gets to be a little annoying. So I don't know why they haven't capitalized on the fact that sample pickups sound amazing, they're necessary, they're needed, and made missions that cater to that. We had it before. The mission already existed, so it's not outside their own possibilities. And if they do that, it'd make more sense to add more ship modules that you have to grind samples for, or add a sample grind itself. Because then people have a way to get samples that isn't mind-numbingly boring. Or at least it's more efficient. Yeah, dude, I would do that mission, the one that I'm talking about, that gave you condensed sample pickups. I did it for the love of the game. I didn't need samples. I was maxed out for days, for months. And I did that mission so much just to see how many samples I could get. Every time I did it, it was a different experience. It was a different challenge of trying to get more samples. And that's all I did that mission. I just picked up samples. That's it. I do feel that walking sideways is better, like I said earlier. The sideways shuffle just melts them. It works better going right. which is weird. Like walking right works better. Or melee. I forgot you could do that. Max almost back as well. Clean. Okay, this could be pretty good stuff here, actually. Let's go ahead and watch it work. Come on. Oh, nice miss, idiot. Focus the tower. Meatbob, stop. He's trying to get us both killed. There was a second Meatbob guy. Where'd he go? That should have a better melee move, like Tornado Kick. Okay. What? I don't think I second that sentiment. Not against the idea, but I don't know if we could... We couldn't really rally behind that. The devs would never go for it. Alright, well, it killed that guy pretty fast, but... it was kind of a hassle not to die to it. I'll accept it. Rename. Emancipator and Tesla Tower. What have I not used then? I haven't used HMG in placement. That probably shreds it. I want to see that real quick. Haven't used HMG or anti-tank. Haven't used any of the orbitals or eagles. I don't know if I want to or not. It just seems like a freaking hassle. At this rate, I think I'm better off doing level 5 difficulty, maybe. Tried Wasp Hit? Yeah, Wasp is a 4-shot. The cool thing about... okay, so honestly, there's a lot more you could do in the wake of weaving in shots. So, let's say you have a gun that takes 4 shots to kill it. Wasp, for instance. You can shoot 2 shots and see how fast your primary kills it. Or shoot 3 shots and then see the same thing. But you can essentially try and save ammunition for guns that have a backpack reload by doing some damage and making up the rest of it with your primary. It's like death math. I feel like Purifier is a good example of a good gun to do that with. We tried the scythe on the meatballs. The scythe would be the similar thing to the sickle or the dagger, I think. Like the main damage there is the fire dot. Those. And I've already tried anti-tank mines. It takes 2, but I don't think I bookmarked it. So Wasp the combo weapon? Kind of. I mean, Wasp is honestly pretty good against the faction. It's one of the better weapons, oddly enough. But it's only one of the better weapons when it's only one of the better weapons when it actually lands the shot. Because it has a hard time hitting the Overseers. And Wasp. If you're too close, it won't land. And sometimes if you're far away, or like even like a medium distance, it'll just miss, because why not? Yeah, Purifier takes a lot of shots to kill it. But if you combine it with other guns that do damage, it's not so bad. Honestly, I feel that Wasp plus Accelerator Rifle might be insane. You might shoot it once with a Wasp, or none at all, Oh no, probably once, and then it takes you 2 shots or 3 shots from the accelerator rifle. Perfect. We'll do this. They spawn a bunch of meatbobs on like random POIs. That's not really a POI, but it's a place where you can get samples. It's crash landing. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm more of an HMG enthusiast on this map. HMG enthusiast. Cutting off words. Bro, on the mission I was talking about earlier, there'd be 7 or 8 samples right here. 7 or 8 samples right there, and then 2 samples over here. Or maybe 6. But this POI, this little sample POI, whatever you would call it, would give you 8 to 10 samples. By itself. On a very small map, too. I miss it so badly. I think they buffed their HP. Could have sworn before I could do a full charge shot from this purifier and then a 0 charge shot and it would die. Might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure. The old evac missions, they were so good, dude. And they were so good because in this game, the missions themselves don't tend to be the real draw. It's what you can do inside the mission itself. Kind of like Raise the Flag. Raise the Flag, the actual objective isn't that insane. You're sitting on a POI and the flag's going up. But the fact that it keeps spawning enemies is what makes it more fun. Not the best example, but it kind of tracks. With the sample mission I'm talking about, collecting samples was why I played it. It wasn't for the actual objective at all. Meatbob located. I barely missed you. But it's all dark over here. Oh, if I could place something on top of that little structure right there, I would. But it likely bounces off. There's 3 meatbobs. Wait a second. I gotta trim out the fodder. Don't quite know how I'm gonna do that though. 20 minutes, extract civilian, survive. Or if you're me, it was 20 minutes, collect samples, run away. Damn, I threw that in the worst spot possible, huh? Wait. It mows the big guys. We'll take that. We'll take that. A single illuminate is all it takes to beat the brakes off of you, Mizwar. The mine's down. It kind of planted the mines. I think only a few got sent. I'm still mind blown. This is level 4 difficulty. They broke it? I'll wait. Not the meteors, dude. They're tilting. Let me choose modifiers, pretty please. Okay, 24 seconds, and I can resume the plan. Oh, your chargers dragged me. Could do a new kill record? I don't know if you can or not. Because I'm pretty sure what's going to happen on max difficulty, they're going to be spamming you with the Meatbobs. So the Meatbobs may take over the spawn rate of the small dudes, which small dudes give you more kills and take way less time to kill. Yeah, new fog record though. Holy shnikes, I can't see anything. He's already weak. It's the buildings. It's the game and the buildings. Like, there's fog that's just baseline there. And when they break buildings, it gets even worse. Is he outrunning the mines? I think that mines, the antithetic mines aren't great here because of how the cities are set, like laid out. Like maybe if you put it in the intersection, it's not that bad. Also, I've played on this exact same map when buildings got broken. The fog has never been this bad. Alright, I think we're good off that. I've gotten the mines before. That was HMG, anti-tank, AT mines. Meatbob. No wonder my teammates never seem to have trouble with them. Watching what Doe's game looks like kind of pisses me off. Not seeing giant purple and white streaks of glaring light coming from the watcher and making it impossible to see. It's like level 4 difficulty. Solo helldive? Soon. Maybe not. Maybe not tonight. Let me think if I want to use any eagles real quick. I'm not going to use a barrage on these guys. Oh, how good the game's running. Bro, I'm so bad at knowing that. I think I'm just too damn defensive. Not seeing a giant purple and white streaks of glaring light. Makes more sense. Yeah, I see. I'm playing on all low settings. So I would finesse your settings and try and lower stuff. Or defensive? Okay, that's true, but Ben, you got problems too. Alright, you're the last person who's gonna call me out for anything. I'm gonna say that right now. Other folks can call me out, not you. You got issues, man. Cranking those low settings. Oh, it's pushing heat. I'm curious about cluster. Strafing run, not the most curious. Already did orb laser. Already done Raw Cannon Strike. I feel like 500 kg is kind of... I mean, it's an option. Dang near. Ben? Nah. I think you take what I say wrong. I think you should try practicing saying stuff more right. Because you're probably right. You're probably correct in saying that. But if I'm always taking what you're saying wrong, I don't think that I'm going to change. I am trying to be less offensive, though. Because that is a problem that I'm not the biggest fan of myself. Not ideal. They'll kill me instantly. Weave. I'm a slow typer, so my sentences come out shortened. If that's the reason why, that'd be so funny. See, I don't think it's the folks that comment at me. It's just me as a person. I've always been defensive. It's been worse. Which could be a good or bad thing. You're not someone who makes defensive stuff their entire stream. Usually I don't really say a whole lot during the stream. I'm trying to get better at that too, so maybe that helps. Holy freaking. Damn, I feel like they really cranked up the Illuminate spawns. Oh! Zedreef. Is that Meatbob Central? Wait a second. It is. Alright. Wait. Yo, Meatbob. We both lived that? Alright. Somebody needs to fire those guys. The fact that you and I are both alive is a problem. I think Super Earth's fight is going to go down. I think we lose. That's good placement. He's still alive. He looks unscathed, actually. Alright, cluster bombs are a bit of a bust, which is kind of weird because the airburst rocket launcher one-shots him, so maybe I need the most perfect positioning possible. I feel like Purifier actually fell off a little bit versus Faction. It takes a while to charge a shot to actually kill something. It takes 2 shots too. And the enemies are chasing you down really fast. But maybe I wouldn't say fall off, but it fell somewhere. Movement. Too much movement. Oh. What killed me there? Was it exploding? How many super citizens will it take to kill Bob? That's a good question. Yeah, I wonder what gun I'd like the most versus Faction right now. Okay. What can we use here? He's already weak. He's turning really well. They're just tossing me around right now. Play straightforward kind of sucks because you don't get the time to actually wait. I stand corrected, but that guy was already weak. He's not dead. I guess it's fine. What, Bushwhacker? Ain't no way it kills him that fast. Ain't no way. Meatbobs are quite devious, that they are. In full agreement, brother. That's a ship. Am I alive? Nah. It is W. I hit him pretty good with that. So he's weakened, alright. Possibly 3 shots from Purifier. 4 shots from Purifier. Maybe if I get him a little bit more with the strafing run, it'll be better. Now's our time. Best angular. Somehow rolled me. Wait, that's 2 shots. That's 3 shots. Not sure if the head tech played a role there. Like the popping of the heads is still unfounded anecdotal experiences. But nonetheless, not too chabby. He died before 3rd shot? Oh. That changes things. See, I see a little bro over there. I think you're right. That was a two-tap. The first shot didn't count. This is where... Wait, I think that Hover Pack... Nah... Wait a minute. Hover Pack would go pretty fun on lower levels. Like Hover Pack plus Cluster Bomb. How come he can 2-shot me and I can't... Hello? I wasn't complaining, Mazor. I would never do that. Well, there goes the angle. I think he died. My neurons fired off seeing 40 kills. When you see the skull turn colors, there's very few things that compare to that in this game. There's already a video testing the Warbond. I hope that person gets smited from the app. If it's on YouTube, I really hope they get their channel taken down. Weirdos. It's one thing to like mod stuff and do it on your own time, like whatever. And you could also, yo, dude. It's also one thing to get it all tested and post it day of, which would still be a little annoying. But posting it early is just a slap in the face to devs. Okay, so the one thing I haven't done yet is the 110 Eagles. Of course he's there. Wait, Blob, don't hit the barrels. Brady, please. Thank you, brother. Appreciate your cooperation. Surely it focuses him. Kinda missed. You don't look that weak. I stand corrected. That was, again, not that bad. Talking about Aravan? Wait, really? Wait, who? There's already some video testing the war bond. There's no way that dude's doing that stuff. That'd be funny. That death though? Yeah, maybe bite the damn sign or something. Okay, the Bobberson is not pulling up. Wait, now I'm curious. One second. Bet. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna keep that as a little bit of a insurance, because I kind of don't like that guy. Partly because I haven't talked about him in like a very long time, and he still talks about me, which is weird. But I feel like he's also very mad. He is seething mad that I went to Sweden and he didn't get invited. But I don't think that the solution to that is posting content by modding stuff into your game ahead of time in a way that the devs don't appreciate. Unless you got early access and I didn't, which would be crazy turn of events. What does he do? He posts content. He's one of those point dexters though. He's a spreadsheet. What's the word exactly? Spreadsheet Cheryl. That's what he is. It's what he is precisely. He's just shy and wants to be friends with you. I don't know if that, I'm not sure if that's true at all. So a nerd? Not really. I feel like nerd. I mean, yes. It's kind of weird. Like, nerd's a weird term for me because when I was younger, playing video games made you a nerd. Now I feel like there's certain people that play video games that are still nerds. And it's not folks that are passionate though. Like that's not nerdy anymore. Being passionate about video games is not nerdy. It's like the weird kind of passion though. Like that makes you nerdy. We got Double Bobberino. VTuber naturally shy. No comment on VTubers. No comment. VTubers are a big deal these days. I got no comment. Because I cannot commentate on the VTuberinos. Sir? Ah, we're good. Thanks for parking it right. Alright, what I wanted to see real quick is if I hit him with this, how many shots from the purifier afterwards? Well, first the gun should be reloaded. Two, that's not bad, brother. You get 4 charges. That's only 4 bobs. That's actually, that is pretty bad. I forgot that you're gonna get spammed by bobs on higher difficulties. Oh well. Systems. 48 is There's so many dudes spawning on low difficulty. It's actually crazy. What do you think about upgrading that adjudicator? On the lowest part of my list imaginable. It's not too great. Yeah, once you think about how many mobs spawn and how that's not very useful. Like, it's neat that it kills it that fast and you can combo it in that way, but... eh. Last thing I heard Erevan mention about you is that there's no malice, but he doesn't see being friends, acquaintances with you. Oh no. I just hear that people say that Erevan still talks about me. They don't tell me what he says, so it could just be them just trying to like stir the pot. But he's right about that though. I think that, no, the thing is, Erevan 100% modded the game. If no creator from the propaganda stuff has access, I don't see a universe where he, of all people, gets access first. We gotta get some drama farm going on? I don't know about that. I just don't care enough. Airstrike, I wouldn't take that. I don't think Eagle Napalm Strike's a bad thing to bring, though. Wait! They buffed... Oh my god. I used to love Rock and Fire before. I feel like Fire plus Gas Strike might go nuts. Them buffing Fire is such a good move. What was I doing? That was cluster bomb, 110 rocket, and 500 kg. They ghosted the ghost diver. I mean, his stealth was working out really well, just a little too well. I was almost petty enough to say in the Discord, like, hey, please don't invite this guy to the thing. I didn't say that, but I was debating on doing it, which would have been a little excessive, I think. He's just roasting in there. He just stood still. He got hit and got concussed. But he doesn't die. He's not too happy with the new war bond. I wonder how the devs are going to feel about him not being too happy with the new war bond that he got access to early because he essentially cheated. I wonder how they'll feel about it. Maybe they'll take his advice and critiques. Surely, right? Surely. Oh, we got decimated. So did the other guy, too. There's 2 Meatbobs in there. Only 1 remains. Nope, it was wrong. I was wrong. This guy ran off to Narnia. I'm not sure why. Huh. Will you leave me alone for 2 seconds? If I was a VTuber, I should have screwed my avatar on it. I will say there have been some events like that that I've seen, and that is some strange behavior. Like a meet and greet. We got rolled. Like it's a meet and greet, and it's just a person on a TV screen. That's dystopian. How much the war bond anyway? $10. Unless it changed. Okay, so I can't really tell if that guy died faster or not. I think that we're done testing the Meatbob though, which is huge. We finally finished. What is that? Gas strike. 500 kg. I don't think the gas strike is going to kill by itself. What gun is that? Purifier. Rename. Meatbob. What time is it? 12:27. How long does it take you to edit a video like this one would be? It depends. Probably like 3 or 4 hours. I get sidetracked pretty easy though. I think that I just easily get distracted. If I didn't get distracted, probably 2 hours of just pure editing. And now that I organize stuff, it'd be a little bit faster maybe. Or maybe 2 hours is including the editing or the organization. I'm on CST? I am. So what we learned from the blobs? I learned... What did I learn? Oh wait, there's one more thing. I mean, kind of. I want to see these instant grenades. I learned... Wasp's pretty good. That's like the main thing I learned. But truth be told, I think the Meatbobs are a little overtuned. Because they're spawning a lot of these guys. And they don't die very fast. So it's reminiscent of Charger Behemoths on bugs right now. Oh, I learned that Torture is kind of godlike. That's what I learned. Torture, Flamethrower, Fire Damage. Fire Damage is very, 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 very good. That's what I learned. Laser Cannon's pretty sick as well. Like, I'm damn near gonna do, like, Flame Strike. That'd be clean. Because I think that sentries kind of suck right now. On max difficulty, I don't trust them living. Unless you get to a really good spot. But that's asking for a lot. Tesla Tower might be fine. So it'd be these two. Like, I could get down with this build right here. And your primary Purifier makes sense. Or Cookout. I think, honestly, Cookout makes a lot of sense for just a stun. Because you have a laser cannon to kill the flying guys anyway. And Cookout's like an instant shot. And secondary, I don't know, you'd take. And you can take thermites for this. Like ditch gas grenades, take thermites, kill the bobs. Then again, there's too many bobs, so wasting a thermite's not really wise. Maybe just gas grenade instead. Old Faithful. Secondary. Secondary Crisper. But now we have no way of breaking... Oh, we have gas grenades, I lied. How's a Crisper Flame Pistol versus Bob? I haven't used a pistol only. Did you like the changes they made to Ultimatum? I like that it doesn't break objectives anymore. I like that they lowered the demolition damage. I wish they would have given it more ammo if they're going to nerf its damage, though. Like one extra shot. Tips for solo level 10. That's a great question. Never have I ever been asked that, honestly. Tips for solo 10. Pre-stem. Pre-stem and pre-stem some more. That's one. It's like #1 tip, actually. What else, though? I feel that CC is your best friend in solo. And trying to mitigate damage taken. Like, the best way to play solo is to avoid damage and avoid confrontation. I'm not very good at doing that. Eurobond is spoiled for me by leakers and WoW is disappointing. Why'd you click the video, bro? I hate that it's in the dark. It's actually tilting a little bit. GPU is a 2080 Ti. 2080 Ti. I said it real fast. I think that laser cannon really is amazing versus Luminate right now. Weave. Surely he dies. Surely not. I wouldn't say that's very good against that dude. Took just a little too long to kill him. But Laser Cannon still godlike versus the flying guys. Oh my goodness. Lightning Spire. Where though? It was that across the map? You tell me that killed me? I was over here. I couldn't shoot him. Do stun grenades work on Bob? Yep. Stun grenades work on Bob. But I wouldn't say it's worth taking them just for that reason, though. You're going to have so many Bobs to deal with. Almost lived it. I stimmed, and the stim did not give me the healing in the instance I needed it. GG's. I need more Bobs. Okay, this is where the CRISPR comes into play. Look at this. CEO of stimming, I am the #1 pre-stimmer. For sure. Alright, you also had CRISPR, correct? I got you, don't worry. Please no. Two cartridges, not the waste. You try using the Airburst RPG, it tears the flesh mob thing apart. Yeah, one taps him. But then you're using the Airburst rocket launcher, you get 7 shots. And you have a backpack. If you could just if you could use that gun and there's no backpack, I think that I would stomach having a stationary reload. I wouldn't love it, and I think they should get rid of the stationary reload anyway. But I would use it if you didn't have to have a backpack with it. Because then I could resupply myself and have more shots. Like I just dodged the fire with G. I think CRISPR's kind of godlike. I'm being honest. It's perfect. Perfect. Less than perfect. How long can it last the break beating from 2 blobs, meatbobs? Not that long. And they don't get stunned. An important factor to understand. You could take stun grenades for that, but I don't think it's worth it still. Jesus Christ. Eats, but with air burst. I would prefer air burst rocket launcher if it was an expendable thing. So if that's what you mean, then yeah. I feel like this dude's gonna ruin the faction. Look at how fast he fires, and he can one burst you. Okay, I think... Wait. What else do I have? I mean, technically, I kind of want to use these grenades. I think tomorrow I'm going to wait to use the new grenades on Meatbob. So what do you use against meatballs? It depends. It really depends. You're kind of having to sacrifice certain things. If you're a machine gun enthusiast, that's actually pretty decent. HMG's okay. I don't think I would even say that because there's just so many meatbobs. So using like half a magazine of an HMG or a stalwart or machine gun is a lot. I feel like WASP is like the best weapon against it. Accelerator rifle is pretty good too. Oh, flamethrowers. Torture and flamethrower. Those are like the best in slot. Not because they're the fastest at killing it, but because they kill it and they kill other things around it. Nade launch is pretty good. Autocannon flak's good, but autocannon kind of sucks against overseers. The challenge is trying to find a way to kill the harvesters as well. Like this build, I could use a laser cannon actually. Let's see what it does real quick. Like in this current loadout, I'd probably ditch my grenades and go thermites. And use those to one-shot Bob. But Rogun sucks. It's like 6 shots to kill Bob. He went for the angle. You see that? If I turned off my HUD, would aiming this gun be better? Not really. 2 thermites? It's 1 thermite. 1 thermite kills Bob. Yeah, thermite's 1-shot Bob. I'm scared if I have Christopher behind me while backpedaling, because if you turn... I've had times where it lights me on fire while running away. The issue with Christopher against this guy, if he gets close, you're dead. Dead. The whole goal was to try and shoot the freaking harvester. That didn't work out great. Good night, mate. Surely the fire gets him. Come on. I feel like that fire dot's doing big damage to that dude. Laser cannon feels pretty sick in that regard. You just have to find a way to keep all these guys off you, which might honestly be running full laser builds. Although I like having the gosh darn extra healing. I can't get rid of the product like crutch. Can't do it. Help. Help. Meatbob, no! He's dead. What do you need ammo in this? What, do you need ammo in the horde shooter? It's not so much ammo, it's stims. I mean, it's both. It's definitely stims. I need stims to live and play the game. Because every hit takes like a quarter of my HP. Like at least a fifth. How much work does laser guard dog do against Bob? It does decent, but the issue with anything that auto aims is you're hoping it aims the target you want it to hit versus just going off on its own doing nothing. Bleed question, do we go to bed and wake up somewhat early for the war bond or what? It's funny, everyone's talking about everyone that's doing their stuff. Go to bed. Warbond got tested by YouTuber Aravid, it's not worth. I'm so sad folks watch his content. So go to bed so I can go to bed too. That's fair, I think I will. One mission with randoms. I think tomorrow. If it wasn't already 1 in the morning, I'd do it. Like if it was midnight, I'd be down. But I think 1's getting too late. I should be a bit more responsible. Alrighty, folks. Thanks for watching me sit there, shoot Meatbob for hours. I appreciate y'all. I'll catch you tomorrow. We play in the war bond. Maybe not for that long. It shouldn't take too long to figure out if it's good or not, or to talk about it, I guess. But I'll see you in no time. Peace.